Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back for another video. It is time for your Thursday Jasmy update. And as always, I would greatly appreciate it if you smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment in the comment section. But let's go ahead and dive right on into this. So if you remember last week, I was emphatic. I was saying, I am buying Jasmy right now. I am buying Jasmy. I had been waiting for the moment where Jasmy would get right down to this lowest fib level. I did not anticipate a move to all-time lows. I saw many things that would support this idea that Jasmy was bottoming out at this lowest fib level here and not quite, maybe wick below it, but not quite go below it. As you can see, it already did. I'll get into the why behind that, but there were many things to support that. Bitcoin being at major levels of support right around this 25.2 level. Bitcoin has broken through that to the bottom side. The Jasmy Bitcoin chart being at a major level of support and breaking through to the bottom of that. Bitcoin's dominance being at a major level of resistance. I didn't talk about this in yesterday's video, but it was something that was on my radar. Bitcoin is now at a 49.15% dominance level. That is more than it's been since the spring of 2021, more than 2 years ago. So all these things lined up for me to say, I am buying Jasmy right now. And as far as I'm concerned, it would only have taken an extraordinary event for Jasmy to go any lower than, again, this lowest fib level right here. And so what happened? What happened over the last week to have caused all of these things, all of this confluence to not work out in our favor? Well, if you've been living under a rock, let me summarize. The SEC has gone out after two behemoths in the crypto space, Coinbase and Binance. Binance, in my opinion, is the much bigger one. Binance is going to be just fine, but the SEC has gone after Binance. The next day, they went after Coinbase. And then there's this video that has surfaced of the SEC chair, Gary Gensler, not a fan. He knows a decent amount about cryptocurrencies. If you have not watched his class at MIT, he taught a blockchain class. It is very good. I was hopeful with Gary Gensler that becoming the SEC chair that he would be more favorable to crypto. It turns out that's not the case at all. So whatever, you Judas, I don't know what to call him, to Gary Gensler. So anyway, newly surfaced video featuring Gary Gensler from 2018 has made the rounds on social media. And here's the summary of it. He calls Bitcoin and Ethereum not securities, and actually Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash. But he's saying everything else, every other cryptocurrency is a security. So this just means there is legislative, there are regulatory things that a lot of other cryptocurrencies are going to have to face. Jasmy is not immune from that. This is extremely bullish for Bitcoin and Ethereum, perhaps for Bitcoin Cash, for Litecoin, yada, yada. But for Jasmy, for pretty much every other altcoin, there is something that we're going to have to keep in our minds as we're moving along through the bear market, through euphoria phases. I don't think it's going to be a huge deal during the next euphoria phase. I think Jasmy is going to do very well. I think a lot of other altcoins are going to do very well, but it's just something that's always going to be there. And so it caused that little bit of fear, enough fear to enter the system where not just Jasmy, but a lot of cryptocurrencies broke through key levels of support. So what does that mean for Jasmy moving forward? Well, last week I was an eager buyer right here, and I have no problem having bought right at that level. Okay, I'm down right now. So be it. Whatever. We're gonna move on. We're gonna do just fine moving into 2024 and 2025. And so now we're here, and I was anticipating potentially over the next month or two a move up back to the golden pocket right around 0.006. I am sorry to say, I think we're going to range for quite a while. I think for Bitcoin, I'm thinking the next 3 months or so. And the big thing I'm seeing with Bitcoin here is if you just look at the volume starting right about here, that's April, the volume just straight up died. I mean, we reached $31,000, an extremely low volume environment, and the volume just has not come back. I mean, it's equivalent to the summer, fall of 2022. Volume is dead. It's gone. And So I think it's going to be similar to this time in 2022, where we're just going to either drag along with Bitcoin and with every other cryptocurrency until something extraordinary happens, you know. And even look at as the volume picked up. As the volume was picking up for Bitcoin, we didn't really see much until January. So I think we're going to see, unfortunately, the volume kind of drag along here for Bitcoin, for alts, for pretty much every cryptocurrency for the next couple months or so. And then even as it picks up, the price may not be all that much affected by it. Now, I do believe that Bitcoin is going to end the year higher than where it is now, that Jasmy is going to end the year higher than where it is now. But I'm still thinking about this. I think I'm about to call it, in a sense of like, all right, who am I? But $31,000 might have been the peak for Bitcoin. I very much believe that for 2023, and I'm talking about just 2023, that this right here, 0.008, was the peak for Jasmy. And so is that bad news or good news? What do you consider? Do you consider that bad news? Because I consider that fantastic news. I have even more time, in my opinion, to accumulate Jasmy and at a lower price than what I thought I was going to be able to get into. I think that we can potentially revisit this all-time low here. There is a possibility that we're going to go lower, and I'll have to draw a new fib chart. That is within the realm. But as far as if and when I am looking to just, you know what, I am married to this idea. I am going all in right now. If we do revisit that all-time low, I am in. I am in. Right now, I am happy to accumulate, and I do believe that we're probably going to drag on for a little bit here, next couple of months, 3 months or so, drag on maybe between the all-time low and this lowest fib level here, perhaps best case scenario at the point 0.00485, the second lowest fib level. I'm not expecting after everything that happened last week with the SEC, after Bitcoin having broken through those key support levels, after Bitcoin's dominance breaking through its key resistance level, I just, unfortunately, I think we do have to drag along for a little bit. And I say, unfortunately, I'm pretty ecstatic about this. And that's just me. I'm in it for not the long haul. I'm not going to be a hodler with Jasmy, but for the next run, I'm excited for the opportunity to buy at these levels, and I have no problem buying here. So anyway, those are my thoughts. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section of this video. And yeah, stay strong. And yeah, I very much believe we're going to be rewarded very well when the time comes. So, all right, have a great weekend. I will see you in another video. Peace.